Hello, welcome to our show tonight. Glad to have you all here. We're going to be seeing two productions today. We're going to be seeing a one-act play, Sara, and our musical, Quaranteens. Really excited. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. And I want to really thank Audrey, who is our drama club president, for hosting tonight's show. I'm saying hello. I'm Linda Bond, the drama teacher, and I'm just going to be pushing buttons tonight and letting her take it. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm hoping that this will be our last streamed show, certainly of this year, and hopefully live theater next year. But I'm really excited about these two offerings. So happy to share these with you.
Why did you bring me here, Sara? This is a really weird place for... Sara, no! What are you doing?
This is the only way. Anything, Kitty?
No. Zeros, this is why I hate getting here at 4 a.m. Nothing ever happens and I'm bored.
Well, have you tried reading a book?
No? Rose, you know that messes with my aura. What are you reading?
Well, it's one of the true crime books my mom wrote. She said I could always learn from her. So.
Right. Again, Rose, I'm sorry about your mom.
Kitty, it's fine. It was long ago. You know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that.
It's okay. What was the book of... Oh, 1 second. Alright, we'll send people right over. There's been a murder. Man with a gunshot wound leaves a knife.
Are you getting squeamish with the blood gas?
No.
Okay, well, on his ID it says that his name was John Ace.
It had to be Shafty.
There isn't any evidence of that, guys. All we know Shafty did was rob some banks.
No. I got my eye on that bastard. I am positive that he is a purebred psychopath.
Who? Shafty? A psychopath? Guys, breaking out of jail doesn't make you a psychopath.
Look, Rose, I've been on the force here for 25 years, and you're still a rookie. Don't beat yourself up about it. I think I might know a little bit better than you do in this situation. Did you find anything else on him besides that wallet?
Nope, just the wallet and a through and through 38 GSW to the chest.
38? Shafty had a 38 when you caught him last time.
Guys, a 38 is common. It's...
Oh, come on! Do you want to catch him or not?
I want to catch whoever killed him. Shouldn't we start by going to the victim's house, talk to people?
Oh, Rose! I already told you it is Shafty. We're going after it. Speaking of which, hey, Julie, let's keep this thing under wraps, all right? I don't want Shafty to know we're on to him. All right, good work.
Fine. You can go and find Shafty, and I will sit here and review the evidence. I wouldn't want to get in your way.
Finally said something that makes sense. I'm coming for you! This bank just robbed, Julie?
I think that's pretty obvious, sir.
Aha. The plot thickens.
What?
Never mind. This had to be Shafty's handiwork, right?
Yeah, he left his calling card behind.
Cowboy had a gun drawn on a dollar bill. Left this behind in every bank he hit last time I was after him. It's not going to take me 2 years this time!
Guys, I didn't tell... You know what? Not my problem.
Hey, Kitty, I found this photo of John, and he's with another girl, and she's married, and they definitely look like a lot more than friends. And, well, I know you know everyone in this town, so do you happen to know who this is?
Oh, goodness me, Rose, I need time to put on my glasses. Well, yes, that there is Sarah Sam's married to Eugene Sam's.
Hmm.
What?
I don't know that name. Sarah Sams, it sounds so familiar. But anyways, could you please look up the address?
Hold on. Looks like 333 Cherry Lane.
What would I do without you, Kitty?
Yeah.
Okay, Shafty. I know you gotta hit this place sooner or later. Just gotta stay awake and you'll be behind bars before you can say all
Detective, somebody just robbed the bank.
No!
Rose approaches the Samses' house, but as she does, she hears the sound of yelling, followed by glass breaking. She hesitates for a moment before cautiously knocking. Rose is greeted by Eugene Sams with Sarah standing slightly behind him. She already knows they are hiding something before she is invited inside.
We didn't know John. Oh, that's funny. Is this not you in the picture?
All right, we were having an affair.
And Eugene, you didn't know?
No, I knew about it, but we worked it out, right, honey?
Where were you two between the hours of 2 and 3 a.m.?
You're not actually saying that we
Please
could.
just answer the question.
We were sleeping.
And you both would have been able to tell if one slipped out in the middle of the night?
I would have heard the car backing up.
Well, there was no evidence of a car, so it's very possible that whoever did this was on foot the entire time. Eugene, do you happen to own a gun?
Yes, ma'am, a sharp 38.
That was the same kind of gun used to kill John.
Are you saying Eugene did this?
I'm not saying anything here, Sarah. I'm simply just stating the facts, which, speaking of, I heard the two of you arguing before I came in.
No, just talking.
And Sarah, is that true?
No.
Sarah?
He was screaming at me this morning because I made breakfast late, as if I don't have other things to do.
She's just exaggerating.
Why are you covering your hand, Sarah?
Oh, she cut her hand on glass.
I wasn't asking you.
He threw it at me, and I got it all on the computer. You can show the cops later.
Let me get everything straight here. Eugene has a gun that is the same gun used to kill John. Sarah somehow knows that the person murdered was named John, and you two have a horrible relationship. You know, Sarah, you were really close to successfully framing Eugene.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. You killed John with Eugene's gun to make it seem like he's the one who really killed John since he cheated with you. And it probably would have worked because people would see how aggressive and controlling Eugene is without video evidence you have of him. But why would Eugene be so quick to show off the fact that he has the murder weapon? Sarah and Eugene Sams, you are both under arrest. I'm going to need some backup at 333 Cherry Lane. Sarah, put the gun down. You don't want to do this.
Actually, I think I do.
Sarah, please, put the gun down.
Funny. I thought you'd recognize my name. I recognize yours. Or do you need my maiden name for that? Sarah Crisol.
Daughter of Melly. Your mom murdered my mom.
Yes. God, I hated your mother.
My mother was a great detective.
She didn't tell you everything, did she?
What are you... No, it's not important. Please, Sarah, put the gun down and don't you dare run, Eugene.
Fine. You win. For now.
Rose,
I knew you could do it, of course, but I mean, imagining the look on Gotham's face when you see him beat you to it. So exciting. I bet that vein's gonna pop out right on top of his head.
I got him. And you ain't never gonna kill anyone else again.
Killed? I didn't kill anyone. You're out of your mind with that old age goss.
It wasn't Shafty who killed John, guys.
What?
It was Sarah Sams.
No, it was Shafty.
I have the signed confession right here. You can take a look at it.
No, this can't be true. A woman? I was so sure.
You're right about that, babe.
Don't beat yourself up for it, guys.
So funny.
No! I'm coming for you!
Wow. I feel so special to get a visit from Detective Mary Rose.
What did you mean when you said my mother didn't tell me everything?
Your mother saw things very black and white, didn't she? But you, Rose, I think you see a gray area.
What did my mother do?
All right, we'll skip the pleasantries. As you know, my mom broke out of jail and killed your mom.
Yes, because my mother arrested her for killing 3 people. Don't waste my time here, Sarah.
3 men who were very bad people, and
That still doesn't justify murder.
yeah, well, once they found my mom, they started advocating for the death penalty.
No. My mother would have told me if...
Told you? Once they found my mom, they went through with the death penalty in honor of your mother's wishes.
The law says that...
The law says that the punishment for the killing of a cop is life in prison or
the death penalty.
You haven't left yet.
How is it that I feel so bad for you after you just killed an innocent person?
Innocent? John knew full well I was married. What would you have rather I killed Eugene instead?
Yes! I mean, no! I'd rather you not kill anyone at all.
Don't worry, Rose. I won't tell anyone you have a dark side.
I don't have a dark side.
Trust me, I would know. Anyways, I'll fulfill your wishes so you don't have to.
What are you talking about?
When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, Mom. I know I haven't been here much since the funeral, I guess. But, God, this case. I don't even know what to think anymore. Why didn't you just tell me? You know, I always looked up to you and I always thought that you did the right thing. Now when I look back, I just remember you telling me what mistakes I made and what I should have done instead. At least now I can lie to myself. I can say that if you were still here, you would pull me into a hug and say, "Good job, sweetie." I should be so angry at you, but I can't, because I love you. And you would be so disappointed if you saw me today. Today I visited someone I arrested and I felt sorry for her. I can just imagine the lecture you would give me. Don't get emotionally invested in cases, Mary. Well, I don't know how to do that, Mom. I don't know how to stay detached. I don't know how to be like you. My whole life, I pushed that side of myself away because I wanted to be like you. But you know what? Maybe some of what Sarah said was right. That I am just not like you.
Oh, that was so good. So
good.
we're gonna get Allie in here to ask a few questions and have a little discussion on her play.
Yes, we are. Oh, there she is. Okay, she came in. Woo.
Hey,
Hey.
that was really amazing. The editing was super good.
Can I just break in here? I think most of our watchers know this, but we didn't really set this up in the beginning. This play was written by a student,
Thank you.
senior Allie Knapp. Both plays that we're watching today are original plays. Honestly, it wasn't even a class assignment. Allie just churned out an extra play this year because she's creative and a really talented writer. So we're just really grateful that she pulled this out. It's been a lot of fun. Yes. And now I will stop talking. Go, Audrey.
All right. So I guess the first question I'd love to ask you is, what inspired you to write this play?
Let's see, probably what inspired me. Actually, first I want to say I'm really proud of all my actors. They made it amazing, like made it come to life, and I really appreciate them. But also, yes, what inspired me, I've always been really into like crime shows, and like I recently started watching Criminal Minds, and I kind of fell in love with that show. And I've also seen like White Collar and all the crime shows that are like on Netflix. And so that really inspired me, and I kind of always liked movies and TV shows and like books where like they're solving a mystery of some sort. And I kind of just knew that I wanted to do something that's like a small town with a crime investigation, and I kind of just like went from there, and it like kind of came together slowly. But yeah.
That's great. So the name of your play is Sara, and I'd love to hear your thoughts as the writer of her character, who's so kind of morally gray, interesting and complex. Just what do you think about her?
So I kind of think that in general, like she's kind of set up at first as the villain and like very kind of black and white at the beginning of the play. Then once you actually kind of get to know her, you know more about her motivations, it gets more complicated. And I think that overall she's still like a bad person, I guess, by like societal standards, but and kind of like at the end how she said she was gonna like break out of jail and kill Eugene. But I also think that there is a certain complexity to her character, and she has like she's had bad stuff happen to her, so you could say that like she had her reasons. And I also think that a lot of it can be up to audience interpretation and like what you think. But yeah.
Yes, she is probably my favorite part of the play. I love a character where you can look at them from all different angles and kind of find a new piece of them every time you reread or rewatch it. So for the last question, before we go on to Quaranteens, I'd just love to hear about what the experience of doing a play online is. I know I had my play a couple weeks back, and I'd just love to hear about how is it for you having to edit it and film it, which normally would not be a part of your job as playwright?
Yeah. So it was definitely a lot different because obviously this play is something that would probably be better on like on stage where there's more like action that you can do. Because obviously like the scene where like Sydney had to hold up a gun, that could have been a lot different. And also the part where Rose was like coming up to the house, I couldn't really figure out a way to like film that well without it being awkward, so I ended up just doing like a voiceover. But I think that worked out pretty well. And for the most part, I feel like we made the best of it. It was also cool to learn how to edit because I've never edited before, and my dad helped me with that too, so that was cool.
Great. So I think that came out amazing. I really thought it flowed well, and the voiceover part was effective. It worked really well. So I think now Miss Vaughn is going to be playing us our second and final show of the night, Quaranteens.
Yes, I'm very excited.
We're going from crime, drama, and the frightening and suspicious Dane Camacho to auteur, musical maker. We're gonna turn it around, watch a little Quaranteens. Let's try it.
COVID sucks, I think we all know. Log on to Zoom and on with the show. COVID sucks, as most can profess. Out of all years, this one's not the best. I've been waiting and waiting for something to show. The quarantine isn't the monster we know. But I'm still waiting.
In class, turn your cameras on and turn to page 18. Would anyone like to read out loud? Alex, you have your camera on. Would you like to read?
COVID sucks. I'm teaching from home. My class is here, but I'm all alone. COVID sucks. This pandemic's the worst. I'm convinced this year is just cursed. I've been searching and searching for someone to blame. But maybe chaos is the name of the game. It might be there's no one at fault for what's happened. It's just kind of fun to blame admin.
Hey, COVID sucks. I've been doing my best, but these teachers are civil unrest. COVID sucks. I host campus trainings, but now my job's absolutely draining. We've been trying to help you guys out, but most of you are screwed without a doubt. Please just be patient and everything will be... Hey, are any of you even listening to me?
Anyway, COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks. COVID sucks. COVID sucks.
So you kind of get the gist of it. COVID sucked. It sucked for many reasons. No friends, no grandma and grandpa, and masks that made you smell your own breath. But perhaps the most uncanny, the most unsettling part is that we were faced with our own mortality on a scale unrecognizable to most.
Boring.
Hey, get to class, kid. I guess we should get on with the show, though. Allow me to explain the story. There are three perspectives that we will touch on over the course of tonight's show. First, the teacher, who has endured so much change and ambiguity over the course of the year.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone answer question number 15 for me? No? Okay.
Poor thing. Second, of course, we have the students, who have missed out on the bulk of important years of instruction that they may never get back.
Hey, Alex, have you heard anything about when the CDC says we can come back to in-person school?
You've asked me that like 12 times this week. Let it go. It's gonna be a while.
You're just saying that because you don't want to go back and do in-person schoolwork.
Jacob, you know me so well.
And thirdly, the much lesser-known plight of the school administrator, Mr. Matt, who's been wrangling teachers onto his campus training Zooms as one would wrangle alligators.
There will be time for questions after the Zoom. Just stick with us while we... Did you just flip me off, Mr. Montu?
If those alligators were, I don't know, invisible or something.
Mr. Matt, you're too loud.
That means you need to lower down your volume this so bad. Do you know how to do that?
No.
Oh boy, so excited for my first day of teaching. I hope someone unmutes that to question today. Yes, okay, starting Zoom now. So class, today we're gonna learn about... Hey, are you guys even there? Oh, another day of teaching to a bunch of black boxes.
Black boxes. Make teaching to no one hard. Black boxes. Why don't you turn your videos on? I've been asking questions all day, but it feels like no one's listening. Black boxes. Black boxes.
Black boxes.
Black boxes. It really sucks that I can't see you. Black boxes. Just a yes or a nod will do. I know you're feeling depressed. I'm feeling it too. Let's stop making this class feel like deja vu. Black boxes. Why do you want to be with the black boxes? Please, just press a V. It turns your videos on. And I really, super sincerely, really wanted.
Black boxes. Why do you want to be?
I just want to see you.
Miss Reynolds, you made it.
Oh, teachers, if you only knew what was really going on behind these black boxes.
Sometimes, on days like this, when I see Miss Reynolds so exasperated with all these blank screens and empty videos, I think to myself, maybe I should turn on my camera. But then again, I am at home. That's why today I'm just black boxes. Wanna know what we're doing? Black boxes. I'm sure you would. As long as we keep our cameras off, we can do all sorts of things. The teachers don't have to know what's happening. I'm going out for a long walk, watching Netflix, trying to forget my blues. I found my new love, making 5-course meals. I'm slowly losing my grasp on what's still real. Black boxes, can you really blame us? Black boxes, you try for a while. There's something here for everyone. Here in Black Boxville, you no longer have to worry about sitting still. We might sleep into 12, but we surely doing well. When quarantine ends, we'll thank you for getting us through this hell. Black boxes, at least we can still be here. Black boxes, whatever it takes. Black boxes, behind our empty screens.
In quarantine, we students haven't had the most productive days. We know we should be going to class every day, but it's just so easy to end up getting distracted for hours on end. And some of us are more prone to that than others.
About a long day, a season of The Office, half a season of The Walking Dead, and I finally started Stranger Things because everybody was just like, you just have to watch it.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Hey, you done start working on those 24 late assignments of yours?
I had 26 late assignments.
Right. Well, how much of those have you gotten done?
Absolutely none of it.
None? But you promised me you would start working on those.
That was the old Alex. The new Alex is realizing in these unprecedented times that what's important is that we're together and healthy as a family. What could be more important than that?
Well, that is important, but so is school. And also, I'm pretty sure I heard you cuss out Mom earlier when she walked in front of the TV.
That was out of love.
Well, just start working on those, all right?
That's right, I probably should. Oh, a new season. I've been watching Netflix all day, 'cause I got nothing better to do than binge Grey's Anatomy. It's educational for the pandemic too.
Honey, have you finished your homework yet?
Shut up, Mom. I could do that work, I know. The only thing I'm catching up on is season 3 of the Great British Baking Show. No late assignments, it's just me and my TV on Netflix all day. Productivity's a lie. College will let this year fly. Who cares about good grades? I don't need to get all A's. I could write or read or build a gaming PC. But why'd I spend my time this way when I could watch Finn and Rachel on Glee, taking care of that mental health with reruns of Stranger Things. I'll grab some popcorn too, 'cause I just can't help it. Netflix all day.
Hello, my love.
My stupid brother and his girlfriend. They're always on calls so they can't see each other in person. It's disgusting. It's like the quarantine version of PDA.
Oh God, is Spencer having another makeout session with his online girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll go get the earplugs.
I love you so much, sweetie pie, and I just wish we could see each other in person.
I know, baby. I just can't. Wait, I think I'm lagging. My mouse breaking up with you. Connection.
Breaking up with me? Connection is bad? I thought we were doing pretty well, and over Zoom too? What a jerk!
We've been together for 3 whole flippin' weeks, 'cause we've been so starved of affection in quarantine. I thought we were doing just well, and I thought you thought that as well. But I guess I was mistaken, and now we're breaking up. We're breaking up, we're breaking up. Now we're breaking up, we're breaking up, we're breaking up. Now we're breaking up.
My internet's been bad for all of quarantine. Now all of my friends can't understand what I mean. My dad just got a new router, but my ping still's high as a tower. Hey, who's taking up my bandwidth? 'Cause now I'm breaking up, I'm breaking up, I'm breaking up. Now I'm breaking up, I'm breaking up, I'm breaking up. Now I'm breaking up, I'm breaking up, I'm breaking up. Now we're breaking up, I'm breaking up, I'm breaking up. Now I'm breaking up.
Screw you.
What'd I do?
Welcome, teachers, to our last Canvas training Zoom. We will be first taking some questions.
What do you want? What do you need? We've been trying to console your every grievance, using language that you like let's unpack this. Let's have growth mindsets, because I honor you and all of your consents. What do you hate? Going to these meetings, we're trying hard to help you get through all your struggles. It's not our fault that you have all these balls to juggle, because we're juggling balls too. What do you want? What do you need?
I'm just one guy trying to fix all your problems. But the things you ask, I don't know if I can solve them. No, Miss Oldbag, I don't know the password to your Google account, so please stop asking me. I'm saying the same things over and over, but you teachers are all driving me insane. I didn't expect to answer questions this inane.
How do I import? How do I export? How do I create a Canvas homepage? How do I do this? How do I do that? Why can't we go back to Google Classroom? Why can't we go back to Google Classroom?
Enough! I'm putting you all on mute. Mute, 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 and mute. We've had it up to here with you teachers. We've been trying our hardest to help you out, and I'm pretty sure most of you aren't even here. And no, we can't go back to Google Classroom because we already sunk thousands of dollars into this new Canvas thing. And I just don't know how you all are going to be able to teach your classrooms next week.
Wow. Just imagine if this happened a few decades ago when this kind of technology didn't exist. I guess we should be grateful that we have the ability to do Zoom calls in the first place. I guess we should be really thankful for what we have.
Soon it's been hard and we've been through a lot. Friendships we made were most withered and lost. All stuck inside like a bird in a box. Writing our essays, looking at Google Docs. Still it must be said, though we don't think it's so. These times would be way worse without using roll.
Though we hate looking at your stupid black boxes, we cannot deny how we need you so much. We stare at the blue screen like a bunch of lost cousins, 'cause it's better to be here than seeing our friends.
Soon it's been tough and we know we've said things about you that you know we don't mean. You've helped us to realize that what we must do is love our neighbor like we hate you so. Thank you, Zoom.
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 COVID sucks, as we have discussed. But for right now, Zoom seems like a must. COVID sucks, now we see that it's true. But now I get to see you all soon. And it's been over a year since we started online school. It's not the best format for learning in high school. I'm glad that I can see all my friends IRL. And even hear the sound of that damn tardy bell. COVID sucks, now we all know, so thank you all for coming to our show. We wish it could have been in person, but without COVID it wouldn't exist. So thank you, COVID, and I guess you will be missed.
No, no way.
Absolutely
No,
No.
I cannot do
never
it.
again.
No.
Who am I kidding?
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
COVID sucks.
And yay!
Yay! Oh my god.
Wow. Oh, it was
cool.
so cool to see that all put together. In class, I've been seeing like pieces and one scene here and one scene here, and just having it all laid out. That was really amazing, Dane. Congratulations.
Yeah,
And
thank
all the
you.
actors and singers, so good.
Right? I'm like, I mean, I designed this the script. I mean, just like thinking of like ideal actors and ideal singers that like that would be that like maybe I'll get them, but like are probably not. But like everybody was like really close. Everybody was like really like close to like what I had in my head, which is really awesome to like see it just like come out so perfectly. It was awesome.
Yeah. So I have a few questions to ask you. At the very start, it says, you know, a true-ish story, and there's definitely lots of our Polly and Long Beach references throughout the musical. So I was just wondering, are there any specific experiences that you had on Zoom that went into this, or was it more of a broad collection of a lot of other people's experiences plus your own?
Well, okay, so at the beginning, it was like this is just like a collection of all my experiences in Zoom, and my English teacher actually would always Miss Laney, she would always like complain about the black boxes, like, I turn on your cameras, I don't want to see a bunch of black boxes, and I was like, yeah. And then most teachers have that experience. Like my mom's a teacher, she had that experience, and Ms. Bond had that experience. And but we eventually took like we got a Google form, and then people could put like their most like iconic, most funny experiences that they had, and everybody can put that in the Google form, and then we can look through it and sort through ideas and stuff. So yeah.
That's great. And then you made a song about it.
Yeah.
So cool. And the black boxes, Joseph's solo was so good.
Right?
So good.
Yeah, Caleb pretty much wrote that entire song. Like he just went off on that song.
Oh, nice.
Like instrumentation and everything.
Mm-hmm. That's another question I have for you. like not only did you write the script and you had to do all the lyrics, but you had to actually set it all to music. So what was that like, having to balance all those elements and then know that you'd have to edit it together into one thing?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I definitely learned about the wonders of organization throughout this experience. So I have like a spreadsheet that I have, like, okay, is the demo done? Is the backing track done? There's just so much work that went into this, and I'm really proud of how it came out.
Oh yeah, the songs have been in my head from what I've heard in class.
Me
They are
too.
catchy.
Yeah, they've been
really
more
did good
tormenting
there.
me.
I just want to give a shout out to, well, Mr. Doko and the whole Jazz One, right? So it was really an interdepartmental effort. It started out, was conceptualized in Jazz One and under Doko, and then of course it got passed to us, and we got to film it in Play Pro. And of course, Dane, we just share back and forth, and he's just living both lives. And but I think the synergy of like everybody working together is, you know, it really fed Dane's amazing vision. So I'm just really grateful, you know, from the choir backings, you know, like the people that we didn't get to see, which is Jazz One, that made the harmony so beautiful. I just, you know, that's just so fun for me.
That was actually all of chamber.
Chamber,
when we started writing this, we got together during zero period most mornings, and we just brainstormed and wrote stuff down and put edit marks, and we got together. We wrote the backing vocals, and also quick shout out to Miss Dyer, who basically did all the piano that you hear, like all the instrumentation. Like she's awesome with that. She was really amazing.
I have one last question for you, just in terms of, this is such a big thing to put together, and you did so good at it. Is this something that you're going to be looking to do again, writing more music, writing more scripts?
Probably. I have no idea, but I don't know. This is just some random thing that I wanted to do, and we just spent like 6 months working on it. And but I mean, I could totally reproduce this, like reproduce something like a different musical or something else. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing if I could do something else with that. And it was a lot of experience gained from this whole experience. Like I learned so much.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing you in drama trying to teach everyone how to use Soundtrap.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
We all couldn't figure out how to name ourselves. You were like the admin.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was so nice working with PlayPro though, because PlayPro is just awesome, and they like always get their stuff done. Like I haven't had any problems with I've been asking people do stuff like, hey, sorry, this is like the last minute, but can you do this recording real quick? And they've just been on it, like Devin, Kathy, everybody that's in the musical.
I think it's just been such a joy to I don't know, to co-create, you know. For you as a student, I think they're just so excited to support what you're doing. It's just been really fun. It's been a real joy to finish out this year on such a high note, both with Allie's mystery. I give a shout out to Audrey's play that I thought was just really outstanding, and now Dane's musical. It's really joy for me as a teacher to have this level of student talent. I have definitely lived the Black Box's life in my intro classes, but I have to say I do not live that life with this caliber of student. It's just really a joy just to be able to sit back, and honestly, my main role here was to click the amazing comments that were coming in. So I thank all of you for your support, because that's really, you know, we have this weird now online little virtual theater that we all created together. So we thank you for being the audience and for making this work. There was a time in the pandemic when it just seemed like a big black tunnel, and not knowing like how we were going to even get through it. And then we found this forum and we're like, yeah, this can work. And I feel like a lot of great things have happened this year. I'm so looking forward to it being done. Like your musical says, like never again, no thank you.
Yeah.
Again, there were some good things about it, but let's not do this anymore. Anyway, I guess I'm trying to end up with, you know what? Next year we're going to be live. We're going to do more exciting things. You guys are going to be out here, but you're going to come back as audience, as alumni, and I'm just really excited for the future. So I'm going to just click a whole bunch more comments, and then I think we're calling it a night. Thank you, Audrey, so much for being an amazing host. Our drama club president. Of course. Fantastic. I love all your questions. I love to be able to just let you moderate and click my comment. So there it is. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is our last Friday at the virtual Playhouse. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night. Come again.
COVID sucks. Huh.